Hello everyone and welcome to a Jurassic World Evolution 2 live stream, but not just any Jurassic World Evolution 2 live stream, because today we are, of course, as some of you may know, November 9th, it's time to launch the game very, very soon. My name is Tim Smith, I'm your community lead, and with me to help celebrate this, I have my first guest, which we're going to get straight onto because I'm very excited to talk with them. It's Amy Hook. Hey, welcome to the stream again.
Thank you for having me back.
How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm very excited.
It's a pretty big day.
Yeah.
Pretty huge day.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
So sort of like dinosaur-sized day.
Yeah, you could say that.
It's pretty great.
It's a lot of dinosaurs.
So, I mean, we're going to have a pretty great stream here together, right?
Yep.
We're going to be chatting with developers like yourself. We're going to maybe give away some of the random stuff that's behind me. We might have a little look at what this is down here. And then when we have confirmation that the game is live, we're going to be playing the game, and we might even show you a little trailer when we get to the point of things being live. So, for those of you at home who don't know Amy, who is one of the greatest of all time, could you give a little quick introduction of what it is you do, what have you been doing, rather, on Jurassic World Evolution 2?
Well, I'm the lead animator on Jurassic World Evolution 2, so I help to guide the rest of the animators into creating some of the best dinosaur animation out there, if I do say so myself. I mean, I can't take all the credit. They're a marvellous, talented bunch of people.
There's I actually see a whole bunch of them around the building, and they're all just like, we love Amy, and they're just saying how great it is to work with you, and how much they enjoy watching you on the stream. So we could always be like, shout out to Amy's team, all the wonderful animators who have been doing all this incredible work on Jurassic World Evolution 2. I mean, they're a pretty great bunch, right?
They're lovely people, very hardworking,
I'm really glad you said
very
that.
passionate.
It would have been really awkward if you'd gone in a different direction, I think. Somehow.
No, that's not. No, not at all. They're wonderful people.
They are absolutely wonderful people. So I guess obviously you've been working on this for a little while now.
Yeah.
And now very, very soon it's going to be out. I can see a lot of you very excited in the chat saying like, yo, Amy, but also let's launch the game. We will let you know as soon as it's live. We have a whole team ready to hit the buttons. They're doing all of their final checks as we speak, and we will let you know as soon as it's ready. But in the meantime, we've got wonderful people such as Amy with us. So what would you say has been, like, I don't know, the most surprising thing that has come up during your time working on Jurassic World Evolution 2?
The surprising thing to me is how much character you can get into these dinosaurs now. We've got so many more animations that they do, and the fact that they have their own little traits as well.
Yeah.
I was amazed when I saw the trait system the first time, and I saw like I managed to breed out my dinosaur. Like I had a Suchomimus come out, and she was habituated. She was proper chill. She just came out, and she was the happiest thing you've ever seen.
Happy little dinosaur.
She was not fussed by the rangers or anything. She just ate a fish, got on with life. It was the most chill thing.
Ate a fish and got on with life.
Yeah.
It's pretty great advice, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just eat a fish and get on with life. I'm going to get that like on a T-shirt, I think.
I'd love to see that.
And I know we've talked about it on a few other streams before, but favorite thing that you've worked on? I think I know which one it's going to be. It's either the fish or the goat.
Oh gosh, yes.
Ooh,
there are so many good things. Like I remember I did look after the Suchomimus throughout development, so she's always had a special place in my heart. My Suchomimus.
Struthiomimus.
Suchomimus. Although I did have Struthio as well, so I had both.
Sorry, I thought I heard that right, but I got that slightly wrong. That's okay.
Giant crocodilian. It's lovely.
Giant crocodilians.
Great. Yeah, just making her sit down for once as well, because like I remember I worked on her on the first game as well.
Right.
And she'd only sit down to sleep, but now you can like sit down and she's just chilling. She calms down. She scratches her neck.
Really,
it's lovely.
Are you really about all the like, let's go for the really chill vibes this time?
Yeah.
We talked about all of the kind of chaotic, aggressive vibes last time on the stream.
Yeah.
But this time it's more of a, well, we'll take it super chill.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, it's release day. We're going to see dinosaurs doing things that we've never really seen before.
Yeah,
It's a wonderful thing.
Well, I reckon it's been wonderful having you on this stream and all of the others, and it's incredible all the work that you've been doing getting Jurassic World Evolution 2 ready for launch.
Yep.
We could celebrate with a little giveaway if you like. We could just kick off the stream with a little giveaway.
Yes.
So, as you may have noticed, I've got many things on this this shelf here. Do you wanna pick something?
Ooh.
If you pick something you can't, I'll say no, so it's okay.
Okay, I was gonna say I like the bag.
We could do a bag.
We do a bag? The bag's pretty lovely.
No.
That's pretty wonderful,
It's all right,
isn't it?
we're going to do it. We're going to reach the bag. We've reached the bag. There you go. Do you want to hold that up?
I can hold it.
You can hold it.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. So you can see this wonderful bag here.
Wow.
I think we're going to do something very simple that's going to be wonderful for the team to try and,
It's a good bag.
if we could flip the camera, if you hold it up a little bit more.
Good bag.
There we go.
Good bag.
This is a wonderful bag,
Nice bag.
for
Straps
the
on
US
it and
Fish and
everything.
Wildlife Services. I reckon if community team, if you're ready for it, let's just put exclamation "We love Amy" in the chat. Show some appreciation for our wonderful lead animator who's been working really, really hard, along with all of their incredible team, to bring you this game today. And there's an incredible bag here. So
It's a lovely
exclamation
bag,
point, we
yes.
love Amy.
It's wonderful.
So coincidentally, the chat loves you. They just
They're just saying it, are they?
they're just saying it.
Oh.
I mean, it's completely unprompted. But there's just a stream here of people saying we love Amy. But the thing that shows you the people who really, like, they really mean it as well, is several people are just typing it out regardless. Without the exclamation point, they're just going, "Oh, we love Amy." So yeah,
Aw,
everybody loves you. It's
that's
great.
really nice.
I mean,
That's
you've
really
done some
lovely.
wonderful things, and we can't wait for everyone at home to
Right.
see all of the incredible things that those dinosaurs and reptiles are going to be doing.
Yeah.
So, community team, if you could kindly pick a winner for me, we will crack on with that. And you've already have, because you're also amazing. So, Aimed Silver on Twitch, you are the very lucky winner of this giveaway of this wonderful,
Wonderful bag.
wonderful backpack.
It's a really nice
Just
bag.
as a very small note for anything that we do give away on the stream today, if you're within the UK, Europe, or the US, or one or two other places, you're totally fine. There are one or two territories which we're unable to send things to, but if you do end up being from one of those, we'll sort you out with a code for the game or something similar instead, so you'll still get something nice out of it as well. But for now, Aimed Silver on Twitch, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
So, woo! I don't want to clap too loud because the microphone's like right here. With that, I think we'll say thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, it's been wonderful. And you can continue to enjoy the rest of launch day as we move towards the wonderful time of 2 o'clock GMT. But for now, we're going to go to a very quick Be Right Back screen so we can get our next developer on, who is a fresh face on the Jurassic World Evolution 2 stream. So we'll be back in just a moment. Hello, welcome back. I told you it would be brief, and there we go, it was brief. So, I'd love to introduce you to our next guest from the dev team. As I mentioned, that's what we're going to be doing up until 2 o'clock. We wanted to celebrate with all of you, and we wanted to celebrate all of the incredible work that these different people do and their teams do as well. So, without further ado, we're going to introduce our next guest. James Mulang, welcome to the stream.
Hi, thanks for having me.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Very excited about the launch.
Hugely excited.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen, I've just been bouncing around the office, I think, all morning. I'm on the top floor, and then I've like run down to the second floor to run in, talk to people, bounce around, run back out again. So it's been a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, it's just a big party today, basically.
We've already got people saying we love James, and we haven't even got there yet. But I love the enthusiasm. I love the attitude. It's fantastic. So for all of those out there who do love you already, why don't you share what it is you do on the team, what your position is, and a little bit more about that since you're new to the stream.
Sure, yeah. So I'm a senior designer on Jurassic World Evolution 2, and my areas of focus are dinosaur behavior and management, as well as park teams. So ranger patrols, veterinary teams, things like that.
Fantastic. So some hugely important parts of the game, I would say.
I'm working on the dinosaurs in the dinosaur game, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the dinosaurs in the dinosaur game, we all love them. We're not doing a giveaway right now, guys. We're just enjoying our time here with James, so it's okay. We'll just we'll just take it down a notch. It'll be all right. Keep the excitement up, but the questions for giveaway down. It'll be great. So we've gone through this plenty of times with our other guests, but would you say there's a favorite feature that you've got in the game that you're excited for others to see?
Sure. So for me, I think my favorite feature is the territory system. So that's where dinosaurs they claim actual space in the world as their own. They're looking for things that they want to eat, things that they find appropriate to their environment, like water, terrain brushes, different types of plants, as well as prey and things like that. And yeah, for me, it really ticks all the boxes in terms of allowing more player creativity. So that's something we've pushed more in this game, I think. The idea that now you don't have a max population anymore. Your territories can grow as big as they like, but then the territory needs are also going to grow with that. So that's going to allow the player to make their dream.
A little bit more dynamic
path.
system instead.
Exactly,
basically.
yeah. Just watching the dinosaurs going around, claiming their territories where they overlap with other dinosaurs. If they get on, it's okay, but if they don't cohabit, then they'll fight over them. Yeah. Just seeing all of that dynamic behavior is great. Just to watch the sort of dino aquarium go, basically.
That's amazing. And naturally, you had a part of that with the rest of your team as well. I think for the designers, we've met a few more on the streams, like with Dan as well, for example. I do want to jump in as well with a couple of the comments that are coming up from you guys at home. There's a lot of appreciation for your jumper.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love for the look here. So that's pretty fantastic. So thank you very much for everyone at home. And a lot of people saying that they really appreciate all of the work going into the dinosaurs and their behaviors and how it's going to look. They've been, of course, enjoying a lot of things over the last couple of days. But yeah, so this is pretty exciting stuff. We heard a bit about Amy, pointing to Amy, it's off camera, but there's an Amy over there. Favorite dinosaur. So in the game, what would you say yours is?
I think my favorite is the Struthiomimus, not Struthiomimus.
Struthiomimus. So we went from the Struthiomimus to the Struthiomimus because you just want me to trip over my words.
Yeah, I'm doing it out of spite.
Appreciate that, James.
In the first game, we introduced Struthiomimus as one of the first dinosaurs you see, and within the dev team, it's become quite an iconic dinosaur, I think.
Makes complete sense.
The first one. And also they show off the herding system really well. The way they move, the way they move in flocks, very reminiscent of the Gallimimus' fleeing in the first film.
Yeah.
So they're my favorite. They're always looking around like that
Always
as well.
being very tentative of their surroundings, having a look what's coming around. Sometimes being super chill, depending on their traits, as we learned a couple minutes ago as well, of course. There's just a lot of love in here for you, for Amy as well, for the whole team. Actually, it's very, very wholesome up in the chat right now. We love it. We love to see it.
That's why we do it.
That's why we do it, exactly. And I guess, is there any sort of, just keeping an eye on the time, because we should be heading towards launch very, very soon. Is there anything in particular that you'd want people to experience? You've got the territory systems and the dinosaur behaviors. I guess it's like, look at these cool things I worked on, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think people are going to really appreciate the ranger patrols and automation that we've added. That's something that people, I think, it really builds on Jurassic World Evolution 1, where people can set up ranger posts where their rangers will go and scan all their dinosaurs over time and identify what issues they have and their comfort and their stats in the enclosure.
Yeah.
I think that's something that people are going to be able to really drill into and figure out the optimal routes for their ranger teams to take and stuff. So I'm really excited for people to see that as well. Yeah.
Incredible. Well, as we mentioned with our previous guest, thank you so much for coming on the stream. Thank you for sharing a little bit more of what it means to be a designer as well on Jurassic World Evolution 2. And also for the stream to get to see your wonderful jumper and to get to know you a little bit, because there's just a lot of excitement in here, which is pretty incredible. We will go to one more Be Right Back screen as we're approaching 2 o'clock and bring in our third guest. He is a man who is very good with his words and just coming up with dialogue. So we will be right back with that. Welcome back, and please say hello to our third guest, the wonderful and ever eloquent James Stant.
Hello, Tim. How are you?
I'm very good.
Good.
It's great to have you back here as well.
Thank you for having me.
I was just having a lot of fun with the name of your role, basically, over and over. So, for those at home who may not know you as well as I do, would you mind sharing with them all a little bit about what you do and as dialogue manager?
Of course, yep. I'm dialogue manager here at Frontier, and that involves overseeing the use of voice in our games, and with Jurassic World Evolution 2, that is really looking at the narrative aspects mainly. We've got a wonderful original story for a campaign. We've got Chaos Theory that covers 5 different scenarios, and then obviously there are aspects of voice in the park teams, in the tour, and scattered around the game as well. So it's a wonderful opportunity to explore some really beloved characters and inject some authenticity into our game.
Just watching a lot of people be excited, and a couple of people noticing your top, which we've both got. Check the fit. Yep, that's right.
Yep.
The wonderful Jurassic World Evolution 2 hoodies. I mean, we've got to get a little
We're
bit
matching,
of
a
little bit of swag there. Absolutely. And so naturally, it's incredible to get to work with all of that and make sure that it all lines up and just see how it all fits together, basically.
Yes.
Just as a note for everyone at home, we are at 5 minutes to 2 o'clock, which does mean we're very, very close to the launch. So right now, everyone here at Frontier HQ is getting ready. They're getting all of their different bits and pieces together. And as soon as I have confirmation that the game is indeed live, I will let you all know straight away on stream. And that's what we're here to do, is talk you down, talk you up, and keep things going until we get to that 2 o'clock moment, which is very exciting because we've got a really cool trailer to show you, which, of course we have a watch trailer, who wouldn't? But have you noticed this, James?
I certainly have.
Yeah.
Got my eye on it.
Got your eye on it?
Yeah, it's
okay,
gorgeous.
Well, for those of you at home, you might have noticed a new accessory on our coffee table. And I think we could probably take a little bit of a look at it. There we go. I can just about gesture in the background. There's this wonderful, wonderful console. This is a custom Xbox Series X with a matching controller as well, of course. And you might be wondering, could I get one of these? And the answer is, one of you might. So we are going to be launching a competition tomorrow, where you will be able to enter and potentially win this console. So make sure that you're following us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. If you're on our mailing lists, you'll also be able to see where this comes from as well. but just make sure that you're keeping an eye on our socials, and you can check on our forums as well, actually. That's always a good one. Because as soon as this competition goes live, which is tomorrow, we'll be sharing it far and wide for the chance to win this, as well as several other goodies and bits and pieces. So it's pretty exciting.
Very exciting, yeah. As you mentioned, one lucky winner will take this home, but there are so many other good prizes.
There are, that's true. What's the time? We got time. I mean, I like giveaways. Do you want to give away something?
Absolutely.
We can do a water bottle, we can do a cup.
I love that white mug.
White mug?
Yeah.
Okay, I can reach it. I got this.
Super.
There we go. So, I like getting people to present things now. It's great. If you would like to check this wonderful cup, it's got a wonderful drinking action as well. There you go. And I think let's go with exclamation point JWE2 in the chat. We'll go with that because we're very, very close to 2 o'clock. And there we go. We've got a whole bunch of those messages coming in. So we'll give that another 30 seconds or so to run. And then somebody could be a winner of this. It's pretty incredible mug, actually. If you rotate the mug as well, you'll be able to see you have a separate logo on the other side. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Wonderful at doing this presentation. All right. Team, if you could pick a winner for me, we'll be able to announce who that winner is in a few moments. So I want to make sure we get that out of the way before we get to the game going live, of course.
Yeah.
So whilst we find our winner, is there any kind of favorite feature you're looking forward to people seeing, or are you just more focused on getting them to hear all of the story and all of the voice in there?
Yeah, I'm just really excited for the whole team, for the community. So much effort and love has gone into this. So personally, I'm really excited for Chaos Theory. I think these alternate timelines just explore so many kind of new sides to the 5 films that we know really well. So that's my particular favourite, I think.
Nice.
Yep.
I do like having that that chance to see how things could go differently. It's like we keep saying like what if, but it is very much that, which is very, very cool.
Yep.
I definitely like seeing a lot of that. So we have a winner. If you could please stop putting in the prompt now. We have selected a winner. If you keep typing it, your chances are going to remain at 0. But James Valley over on YouTube, you are the winner of this wonderful, wonderful, can we show it again? Fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful mug, liquid container, and facilitator for having a drink of water and staying hydrated. It's congratulations. Let's have a look. So we have reached 2 o'clock. I will have a very quick check if we are all good. Still waiting for those bits and pieces. So I guess we'll just crack on. So if anyone in the chat who is not typing the prompt for a giveaway that's ended had any quick questions while we wait to have confirmation the game has gone live, please pop them in the chat for us. We'll get them to James Stant. It's actually quite nice. It was James Valley who won. James Stant was on stream.
We love James.
We love Jameses in general.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's you most excited for?
I think one of my parts is similar to with James Moulang. I really like the territory system.
Nice.
I mean, Rich, who is of course our wonderful game director, will know because each time I come by, I'm always like, put the thing there. I want to watch them go. I want to see what they're going to do with it. I want to find out how they'll behave. Which just over and over again is where I'm always just watching the dinosaurs discover and
it's so
create their territory.
Yeah, it's so easy just to sit and watch the dinosaurs. It's amazing the new additions that we've got this time around with the flying reptiles and marine reptiles, and maybe a little bit biased from the audio team perspective, but kind of just hearing some of their audio, like the Tylosaurus is a particular favourite of mine, and the marine reptiles. Henry did a great job with that, and Matt with the Tropiognathus. Like, there are so many fascinating different opportunities for us to explore that it really helps us complement Amy and the fantastic animation team. You know, I had a tremendous time working on some of the sound design for the Amargasaurus, and like just seeing like Henrik's wonderful animations and things like that. It's really, really fantastic collaborative effort for the team.
Yeah. Oh, that's so wonderful. I think I'm just waiting for some quick messages. I mean, it's sort of like news just in. It looks like, yep, very happy that we can announce that Jurassic World Evolution 2 is now live on all platforms. So we've got to celebrate, right?
Yes.
So why don't we watch the launch trailer?
Let's do
Sound
it.
good?
Sounds
Let's
good.
watch the launch trailer. Go ahead.
There is no need to be alarmed. Please remain in the vehicle
So, this is the world we made. Despite everything that we've witnessed, we just can't resist playing God. We fool ourselves into believing that if we could go back in time, we'd make better choices, wiser decisions. Maybe this time, we'd just let nature take its course and resist our compulsion to control it. But no, that's not in our nature, is it? Out here in the wild, chaos is in control, and chaos always finds a way. The question now is, where will it take us next?
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our launch live stream. I can very happily announce once again that Jurassic World Evolution 2 is now available on all platforms for everyone to play and enjoy. And to mark such a wonderful occasion, I've gotten one of your favorite guests out. And you know him, you love him. Here he is, Rich Newbold.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I was expecting a little bit more excitement after that.
I'm
This
northern.
just happened.
I'm northern. This is like really excited.
Is that, yeah,
okay, you
right?
gotta readjust your baselines. I'm like also excited. I'm also like really nervous excited. It's
Nervous
like
excited.
I'm not quite sure how to feel because.
I'll help you. Excited.
Okay, cool. This is amazing.
Great. We got it.
This is it.
Perfect.
This is it. It's just I have to go all the dev diaries. It's hard to keep that excitement going all the time.
No, I
On
can-
demand.
On demand.
On demand.
Wow.
No, I am. It's great. I love it.
It's 2 o'clock
It's 2
on
o'clock.
November 9th. It's a date that the community keeps saying to us for some reason.
What's happening?
What's happening?
What are we here for?
The game's launched. This is what we're here for. It's fantastic. I mean, come on, how you feeling? And people are noticing you've got a certain outfit on as well.
Thank you for noticing.
Thank you for noticing.
I made an effort. So, as for the team for launch day, I asked them to help celebrate the event. I said, "Can you wear fancy dress? Fancy if you want to be anything dinosaur related, anything Jurassic related." Adam and I agreed that we would do a bit extra. So Adam is upstairs dressed as Dr. Alan Grant, which is incredible, and I thought I'd go as Lowry because
It's incredible.
it's great, and also because it involves facial hair, and I had the beard already. I can go for the mustache, but
Yeah.
I think I'm getting on board with it. I might keep the
Is this
mustache.
you're gonna stay with this look? Is this
There's a
gonna
danger I
be?
might keep the
This is the
moustache.
new,
There's a danger.
new and 2.0 Rich Newbold coming at you in celebration.
It was definitely a feeling of letting my cheeks out for. I've not done it in years. Normally,
just let
they're
them out
always
to
there.
breathe.
Just let them out to
let that-
breathe.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But it's been great. The team are all dressed up in a myriad of incredible outfits.
We've got like at least 3 inflatable dinosaur
there's
costumes
3
running
inflatable
around,
dinosaurs,
which was kind of it's funny. And then there's 2 of them, and it's like those kind of like those raptor scenes where suddenly there's a 3rd one and it's behind you, and then suddenly like someone else comes in a completely different dinosaur outfit. I think we've got at least 2 or 3 people with the onesies.
Yep.
3 inflatable dinosaurs.
There's a Dr. Will there.
Yeah.
Brian's just Dr. Will
Yeah.
Alan Grant. There's I think at least 2 Dr. Ian Malcolms.
We've got a couple of Ian Malcolms around
Yeah.
the building. Yeah,
It's incredible.
Which is awesome. I think even Alex, shout out to the product manager, as well is dressed up as
He's
Ian
not
Malcolm.
not quite got his chest hair out though.
No, I mean
But
there's still time. I
There's
guess.
a Tim. Someone, Harry Marketing's a Tim. That was quite a good one
Yeah,
as well.
there's a lot of cool stuff
Yeah, it's
there
great.
as
It's
well.
just great to see everyone so excited for something as amazing as launching a game. And, we work really hard for many years, many months, and at 2 o'clock it was out. It's out there, and it's
out there.
amazing. And all that hard work is now in your hands. So, whilst you're sat there waiting, downloading it, listen to our excitement. Hopefully get you excited to play it.
Absolutely, and we're going to play it in a little bit while introducing yet another guest to the live
Oh my
stream very,
goodness.
very soon. But I think I do want to touch on that point. There's so many people who have made this game happen, and we've met, we met James and Amy, and we talked about their teams a little bit. But
Yeah.
wider than that, you gave a wonderful speech, by the way, earlier today to everybody in the team. It was very, very heartwarming and wholesome. As much as Rich will feel opposite, he's wrong, and I was there, so I'm right. But you've got all
Thank you
these
very
wonderful
much.
teams. So, you've got the publishing team, of course, who work very hard.
Yeah.
You've got all of the teams in the background, like with QA and LQA, who are
Yeah.
all doing all this incredible work. And for those of you, I can see several people saying they're from different countries, which is what prompted me to think of it. Like for those who are off in Germany, for example, we've got the wonderful localization team. There's people
Definitely.
like Jesse and Tamara there who are doing incredible things.
Yeah.
So it's just loads of people.
It's not just the people that are making your dinosaurs look
No.
good. At Frontier, we have the development team, people that are doing all the direct work. We have the publishing and marketing team, the people that help bring it together, make sure it's available for you guys, advertise it, market it. Community team talking to you guys, and as Tim says, we have such a big team at Frontier of support staff, that help provide us a platform to make games, and we love them all and thank them all for their hard work and effort. And it really just what's the phrase? Like it takes a village to
Takes
raise
a village to raise a Jurassic World Evolution 2.
takes a village to raise a Struthiomimus
Or a Suchomimus.
or a Suchomimus,
Yeah,
depending on
as we
talking
found
James
out
on.
earlier. But we've got a bunch of people saying they're from Chile, Bahrain, Ukraine, the UK, naturally, is where we are. Germany, Australia is on the stream as well. South Africa, like we've got.
You're going for the whole atlas.
I mean, I could go for the
We
whole
could-
atlas, but this is just Poland, Italy. I'm just reading Yorkshire.
That's
as-
technically probably should be a separate country. I don't think
Denmark,
we don't
Scotland,
mix well.
Mexico. Brazil. I can't keep up with it. The Netherlands. It's
Everyone
incredible.
loves dinosaurs.
It's global. It's
Everyone loves
incredible,
Jurassic
and it's
World.
actually amazing to see all of these different people who are here to watch us in the stream today. Like
Thank you so
literally
much.
all around the world, they're watching us right now, which is amazing.
Have we checked the ISS? Is anyone on the ISS?
On the space station.
On the space station.
I haven't checked directly, but if you are on the International Space Station
Just let
and
us
you're
know.
watching this stream, please let us know
Yeah.
so we can give you a shout out.
You might not
Yeah.
do well in the competition.
Maybe not.
Shipping's going to be a nightmare.
Shipping's not great
Um,
there. I think we could introduce our next guest who's on the stream. It's someone that we all love, and you guys will know them very, very well. So they're going to be playing the game for us today because naturally Jurassic World Evolution 2 has launched, so we're going to play the game, and why wouldn't we play the game? So let's introduce the one, the only, Jens Erik Valer.
Hello.
I see you've got yourself a Mosasaurus there in the background as well, Jens.
Yes, and we figured this out before the stream started that they're sort of looping at the same time as the one behind you, so I could almost be on the other side of the Mosasaurus pool, because like now it's in front of you guys, and then it's in my background, you know? I love it. So I could be on the other side of the screen there.
That's incredible. So, I've asked everyone else, how you feeling, Jens? Jurassic World Evolution 2, it's out in the wild. Everybody can play. It's a very exciting day. How do you feel?
I feel incredible. I've been in the industry for about 4 years now, and it is always incredibly exciting to be a part of a launch, to, like Rich said before, have all this work been put into a single thing and then just put it out there for people to play and enjoy and talk about, and just seeing, like I was watching chat earlier, just seeing people count the minutes, count the seconds until the game was launching. It's really, really incredible, and it gets me it gets me really, really energetic to be a part of.
Yeah, the energy in the building today is just. I wish I
Yeah,
could
you
bottle
could
it
sort of
and
feel
just
it.
drink from it forever.
Yeah.
Drink from it at all
It's
times.
just been amazing. Everyone's just like bouncing around. There's like so much excitement.
I think for the
It's just
first
great.
like 4 hours of the day I didn't actually sit down. Because, I mean, you know, because I came by you
I
like
felt
4
bad
different times.
I like had 5 minutes at my desk at one point. I was like, I feel this is the wrong energy for today.
I think I came over to you when you sat down for 5 minutes.
and
I was just like, Rich, we've got to talk. Live stream later, 1:30.
Yeah.
By the way.
I keep getting times wrong.
Yeah, that's okay. Game director doesn't need to know what the time is.
That's why I have Adam.
Yeah,
Adam
that's what Adam is for, I guess.
That's why we're a great team. Adam is schedules and planning. I'm the game vision, and if Adam's the one that's like, no, Rich, you keep getting the time and the dates wrong. It's like, it's fine. That's what Adam's here for. He's got my back.
He's got your back. Just gonna let you know. So obviously, shout out to Adam, who's in the building today, but not on the stream today. Well, I'm probably going to just keep giving shout-outs to lots of people on the team because I feel like they all deserve recognition. But what I'd probably end up doing is just pulling up the credits and just reading it, a dramatic reading of the credits.
A dramatic reading?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm intrigued to know what percentage everyone's at out in the world because everyone's going to be at different percentages. If the game's live at 2, they're all going to be at different percentages on their downloads. Some people might have already got it now. It's been like 15 minutes. Some already have it. Some it's just going to be amazing. Just people going to be like, yeah, I'm going to play the game now. All those people that preloaded it as well. Just be like, yeah, I have to wait for downloads. I've already got it.
Yeah, well, exactly. And that's been a whole bunch of people. They've been letting us know, which is, again, it's one of the wonderful things about working in community management. We see all of these messages coming in from everybody sitting at home excited to play the game, and they're sending it to the brand accounts, they're sharing it on Reddit, they're sharing it on Discord as well, and they're just all saying like, I've pre-ordered, I've preloaded, I'm ready to go, I've got the stream set up, I've got my snacks ready, and there's just all of this love, and it's just very, very wholesome.
And
I love it a lot.
It is great to kind of give that to someone because I think that's all of us in video games. We're here to kind of give it. We not just want to make a product. We don't want to, we're here for capitalist reasons, but we want to give you a feeling. And we've worked on something. We want to make you feel positive and have fun with something that we created, and that's a great feeling that we have.
It's always just an experience,
to share that,
right? It's providing that incredible experience when you're playing it and you get to like see the social interactions. For me, is one of the great examples. Is when you see them like really, they come to life and they're just behaving in all these really, really cute ways.
Yeah, Amy's team have done such an incredible job adding all that detail to each social animation across all the species. It's amazing. Yeah,
I reckon we can keep talking. But we should probably
give me the console.
Console. You can't have the console. So there is one other stipulation. Rich is not allowed to win the console.
It was really annoying in the T's and C's.
Yeah.
Like you go to the Sims and the top one is Rich Newbold, game director, cannot win this console.
Cannot win this console.
And I was like, do we need to call this out explicit? And they're like, yeah, no, you're a risk. You're a flight risk with the console. I'm going to call it out.
You're a flight risk, Rich Newbold. A danger to us all for the console.
It's amazing. It has such great texture to it as well, and it just feels like a really hefty piece of kit. It's just got lovely craft
it
put
goes
into it.
round the sides. It's on, I mean, of course, the back plate naturally is where you plug everything in, so that would be a waste. But on the sides, on the front, and the controller, I mean, as you can see, I'm gesturing about it. I can gesture over here. See, there we go. There's a wonderful console right here. We love it.
Good hands.
Thank you. I made them myself. So, don't forget, if you would like to have a chance to win this console, all you need to do is be following us on our social channels. So that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or you can keep an eye on our forums, or I'm sure we'll pop it on Reddit as well. Somebody will get it over there, and all those different places. Or our mailing lists. If you sign up for our newsletter, I reckon we'll probably be sending out a message there too, where we'll be launching a competition that you can win this and many other wonderful things, which starts tomorrow. So you can enjoy the game today, and then you can get cracking on potentially winning this console tomorrow, which is very exciting.
And if your name happens to be Rich Newbold, I'm sorry that I've ruined that for you. I've just realised that that's going to be really unfortunate for any of our community that does share my name.
Yeah.
Maybe if you enter just clarify that you're not me, okay? And also, whoever's receiving the competition entries, I'm going to try that ploy. So you might I'm just creating a mess.
You just made a mess.
Just
not
giving away
only
my
did you
plan.
make a mess, but you did it on stream, where we know now that you're going to try.
You just outed yourself, Rich.
Never gonna.
I'm gonna know, looking at the entries.
You're never gonna find. I've got so many different variations of Rich Newbold. You'll never find it.
Of course. Well, enough about Rich trying to take this away from one of you at home, because that's just what he does apparently. He did bring us cupcakes though, so it kind of balances out. I reckon we should start playing the game, and we're called Jurassic World Evolution 2, so why not jump into the Chaos Theory level for Jurassic World?
That sounds amazing.
Sound good?
It's a really good level.
Let's do it.
Just you get to kind of, those who don't know, you're building Jurassic World with Simon Masrani. You get to kind of go along with Jurassic World as its foundation, and you get to build it.
Brilliant.
So it's really good
I reckon
level.
we've probably got the audio in there, so we can check out the. Let's check this out.
This time, it's not just a park, it's a world. Simon Masrani believed he could succeed where others before him failed. Maybe if he had you there to guide him, things would have turned out differently. Jurassic World was to be the most desirable destination on the planet. New shows, new exhibits, and yes, new dinosaurs too. The miracles of science meets the magic of entertainment. They're not content with letting you see dinosaurs. No, you're being put smack dab in the middle of them, safely. That was the hope, anyway. And who's afraid of a little water? But what's swimming in that water? Well, that's another story. And if that's not enough, what about the dinosaurs nature didn't create?
Yes, we're back. So, Jurassic World, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Chaos Theory level?
Yeah, so this is the idea of this one, is that you're going to build Jurassic World. You're going to help Simon Masrani kind of realise John Hammond's dream of Jurassic Park, but now Jurassic World with Simon Masrani in charge and taking care of bringing dinosaurs to the public. So it's a level where you start with nothing, pretty much, and you're going through some of the mission stages to bring Jurassic World, build that theme park, bring those dinosaurs to life, make money, because that's what a dinosaur theme park is about. So it's how you would build the park, whether you want to build it in the same way that it appears in the films, or you want to build it in a design that you want to you have control of now. So it's all on you as players as to how you want to design your Jurassic World. So yeah,
I mean, it is your decision, your Jurassic
exactly.
World.
You're in charge.
And today, Jens is in charge.
Jens is in charge. Well,
Jens in charge.
he's not doing this alone.
I'm not sure.
Is he?
We can have Jens in charge.
I have played this a little in advance, so I came prepared. And right now, my Jurassic World at home is doing quite well. So
Okay, so we want your Jurassic World on the stream to also be doing well.
So yeah, so we're starting off with just some basic stuff that we have, like the innovation center. But first, Cabot Finch jumps in and tells us to build a science center, and if I'm not mistaken, I will find that right here. So yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah, you've got your generator right there, right?
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, there's also a hub bit over to the left as well, Jens, if you wanted to move.
Oh,
away.
right here.
No, so if you come down a bit more, follow that path. There's a nice little area around there that I use this area over there where you've gone too far.
Oh, I got too far.
There
so
you
here.
go. If I use this area, and I
Here,
kind of use this
right.
Cause,
I mean,
because you've got your arrival point and your center. I use that to be where the dinosaur bit is, and I use this area to be more of a hub of the facilities in the operations buildings. So.
That does make a lot of sense because you've got the road up here
To the control
leading up to the
center.
control center.
Yeah.
And then it's a bit.
That's where Larry is right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I find personally that it's a bit weird to have all of the operations buildings like right where.
Well, this is where
This is what I want to see when I'm a guest in a park. That's what I'm interested in. Is
Hey, where's
how,
the science center?
where's the logistics? Who is running this place, and can I watch them do the paperwork? That's mainly where I'm at.
If you're going to go on a cruise ship all the way to a tropical island, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, you want to
Whiteboards.
see. You want to see the whiteboards. You want to see the charts. You want to see what is happening in the background to make this cruise ship go. Of course, that's what the guests want.
All right. So of course, in order to build some of the things that I need to build, I need to research it with my scientists, and in order to make time go a little bit faster, I'm going to speed up time. And I think also I should just double check just a tiny thing here. Yeah, there we go. And then also, because I know some people would like to see it, turn on subtitles.
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 I love subtitles. I
And,
think I watch everything with subtitles.
Yeah,
now.
I've been doing that for most of my life.
Yeah.
Not even when it's just quiet. Even when stuff was full volume, I'd be like, no, I'm going to have the subtitles on.
All right, so let's get this response facility up and running.
We need to get those park teams in place, Jens, because if you're going to have some dinosaurs in here, if something goes wrong, you need a park team to deal with them. So
Yes,
that's
I
why
know.
you need your response facility.
And when I'm in charge, things could go wrong as far as, let's see.
Are you saying there's the potential for something slightly chaotic to happen? When
I'm
you're in
saying that
charge
there
of
is the
this?
potential for something chaotic to happen. All right, I need where is my...
You
there's
could always
my
hire
paleo.
more scientists.
You go for some more
Jens,
scientists.
if you-
Scientists. Here we go.
You've got to get the balance right, though, Jens. You don't want to hire too many scientists and have a really big salary.
I may have had that happen to me at several points during my campaign gameplay, where I jumped to a new level, and then suddenly I was just losing money by the minute, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized, oh, my scientists are they're being paid quite a bit. So let's get this paleomedical facility researched and
Are you
up and
making sure you're
running.
using the right scientists for the job? Because you've got
Yep, cheaper research, faster
cheaper and
research.
faster. It's a great combination. Cheaper and faster.
I know, and I really like the positive influence scientists. I feel like they're they're coming in, they're bringing donuts for people, they're bringing coffee to keep people happy and
Everyone else then
everything.
works 20% quicker
Yeah,
because they
exactly.
feel good about themselves.
Exactly.
It's exactly the tactics we use in the office. Exactly. Adam measures it to the percentage, so he knows that if he comes in and gives James Moulang a cupcake, James will be 20% quicker at his job, at
Exact
designing.
20% quicker.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
So we just.
That's how we figure it out.
So some of the traits were just inspired by us in the office, really.
I mean, that's generally how it goes. We give a cupcake to somebody on the
Yeah.
team. They'll work about 20% faster, and then everything is wonderful. And
Yeah.
that's pretty much the main way for going about it. I'm seeing a few messages in the chat. We're sorting out the audio, so don't worry about that one. And asking regarding if there is a day one patch. So there is, but if you have preloaded the game, then it won't be downloaded as an additional download. You will have already downloaded it, and you should be good to go. So if your game is just starting up, you're good.
Yeah.
You go play.
The day one bit is kind of a bit of a misnomer because we prop it up a few days before just to make sure that people that have bought physical, that have received their physical copies early or are part of any early access,
Yeah.
have the day one patch included. So because we can't do that per person, we just set it live early. But predominantly, if you preload it or you bought it now, you should be good. You should be good. You should be having the day one patch included.
If you've got the game and you're playing it now,
Exactly.
should be good. As long as you connect to the internet, it will automatically have prompted you or downloaded it, and you should be all good to go. So don't worry too much about that one.
We've got you covered.
So yeah, I think we've got Jens back, who is building a wonderful first enclosure
Now,
here.
I should say, I'm not the best when it comes to building things that look like... I'm not the best at building enclosures that look
Me
pretty.
and you, Jens, are exactly
So,
the same. It's
I'm
not
gonna
about.
judge both of you.
It's
So
enclosure design is a skill
it is
that
100%
we have
a skill.
prioritized something else instead of it, and that's okay.
There we go.
Okay, it's
Well,
functioning with
that's-
it. I mean, you've not put it in any power, so they're
No,
not
I'm
electrified.
going to get to that. Don't worry.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
gonna
okay.
get to that. I'm
I
gonna
mean, you've
get
got
to
some
that.
dinosaurs.
So
coming,
because
yes.
I wanted to keep the main street here free.
Yes.
Because there's going to be people need to shop and everything. Because I want this to look a little bit like it does in the film. you know?
Oh, you're going for that design. Okay.
I'm going for that.
No,
design,
you
yeah.
want to sort of replicate Jurassic World itself, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
we're here to rebuild or build Jurassic
Rebuild,
World.
yeah. Build,
So,
build,
you
or
know.
rebuild.
Why not?
And the first thing you do is get sent a nice couple of you're going to, here's an Ankylosaurus, here's a Triceratops, here's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like,
No, there it goes.
we're just going to, Samurai One is just like,
I mean,
straight in there.
you have
T-Rex.
to give the people what they want to see, and what they want to see is
Well, it's
T-Rex.
the T-Rex from Jurassic
yeah,
Park.
it's-
It's she's been around now for many years. She's been flown in from the other parts of the
Go.
island, or Sauna. Can't remember where she would be. No, she'd be on Nublar at this point because so she's at a different part of the island. So she's gonna
Quite
get
the
flown in.
tourist.
Mm.
And
Yeah, she's been around for many years now in the film. It's great.
gonna get this
Get that ranger
post set
post
up
down.
as well. Put up a nice gate here, so my ranger team
Yep.
can be. Let's go. I like to be in the sort of the God mode view, as it were. I don't really like to take a lot of direct control on my vehicles, so I think it's nice to just give them the task and then I can see them. Drive away and do their thing.
But you can. Like I like the choice. I like the ability for us to have freedom. So if you want to do something quicker, you can just take control of it yourself.
All right, so let's get this. I think this is going to be where we put the T-Rex. So that's an okay
Your fence
enclosure.
choice is limited at this point because it's early on and you've not researched the,
Sure, but
the
as long
fences
as
that
I-
she needs.
As long as I keep the T-Rex happy, I should be all right, I think. So
I mean,
hope-
that's a good, like, as long as you keep the T-Rex happy,
yeah.
it should be all right. It's pretty good advice for life
Yeah,
in
it's
general.
I'm not really sure how many real-world instances that advice will come to life, but in this case, if you're playing our game all the time, actually, you'll be doing that quite a lot. But
You and I lead very different lives.
yeah, I'm not really sure. Working down at
Keep the
Tesco, how
T-Rex
much that
happy.
will, unless it's a nickname, in which case.
Keep the, well, I guess so.
We all have a T-Rex in our lives, right? There's always going to
Do
be a
we?
person above us that we report to that's the T-Rex.
Is
You
the
need to keep them
T-Rex?
I think so.
So
You need to keep them happy.
you're putting me on real dangerous. I can't respond to a lot of this. It's getting real dangerous for me.
Tim definitely has one, and he's just scared
Right,
off his
no.
T-Rex,
I
which means
mean-
his T-Rex is doing a great job.
Hey, if the T-Rex refers to whoever your boss is, then I have a wonderful T-Rex in my life. Thank you very much. Shout out to the boss, the T-Rex.
The
You're a
T-Rex.
wonderful.
You're wonderful. You're a wonderful large carnivore.
You're a wonderful carnivore.
You're such a wonderful carnivore in I guess a metaphorical sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right, so I'm just
So,
going to send...
Jens, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm just sending the... So I know that Triceratops and Ankylosaurus can spend time together. Well, they can live together. They have a cohabitation thing. So now I'm just sending my ranger team back to my ranger post
What-
to scan
What
these
else
Triceratops.
can they cohabit with? Have you future-proofed yourself at all? Have you
I
started thinking ahead?
I don't think. Well, they're not going to be able to hang out with the T-Rex at all. But I mean, the ankylosaur can hang out with Compsognathus, other sauropods. Can hang out with Ornithoma.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Dinosaur delivery.
Oh, T-Rex on the way.
Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah, I
bam.
find the puzzle is also then trying to figure out which ones I can get together. So obviously, you've got two at the minute, and that's quite an easy puzzle.
Yep.
Put them apart from each other.
I've
done.
I've
Here's
got
your pro tips coming right from the game director.
No,
originally
so
involved.
obviously
Keep
Jens
them
has
separate.
the Ankylosaurus and the Triceratops, but then if you add something like the Compy, okay,
Yeah.
well that one works fine with the Ankylosaurus, but does it work fine with the Triceratops as well, or will you need more space in your enclosures so that there's a space for your Ankylosaurs and your Triceratopses to get on together, your Ceratopsids,
Yeah.
or vice versa. So in this case, my first example doesn't work for me, but yes, in this case, a Compy could be added to this one. But if you saw that the cohabitation mix wasn't exactly the same, so there will be parts where it won't combine in a nice way. So you might need to think about your enclosure design so that your herbivores have, your certain herbivores have your paleobotany plants for that herbivore group. So your ceratopsids in one location,
bit of a fight here.
and Ankylosaurus in another. They're socialising. This is love.
Tough love.
I mean,
If you have 3 horns sticking out of your
how
face,
else are you going to do this, Jens?
Ooh, missing a
Just
bit
to
of ground
address
leaf. but I
one or
think
two
I'm
messages I
doing.
saw in the chat. Some people having an issue on PS4. If you have previously tried to
Alright.
preload from a few days
Let's-
ago, just make sure you fully delete the game from your system and then fully re-download, and it should fix all of your problems on the PS4. For anything else, please do let the team know and the support team, and give us a message in other locations, and they will help you out with all of that. That was my update. You good?
was
Carry
good.
on talking about the game.
Jens forgot a gate.
Jens forgot the gate.
I
forgot
did,
gate.
but
Jens.
now I've forgotten. Now I remembered it. I was going to say I've forgotten it again,
So-
but I remembered it now.
Oh, I'm trying to micromanage you, Jens. I'm sorry.
Do it.
Do an extra gate on your Triceratops and your Ankylosaurus enclosure on the other side,
Ah, so they can
and
just
then
go right through.
and then set your ranger team to hit one post and then the next post, and then they'll go through.
Right. What I did now was actually I gave one ranger team the
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
the
can do that.
T-Rex and the other ranger team
Yeah, makes sense.
the herbivores, because I figured it was nice to sort of space them apart a little bit.
Yeah, but there's more herbivores than Triceratops, more herbivores than Tyrannosaurus rexes as well.
Very,
so
very
you've got
true.
to think about-
I know it needs a little bit of. I know it needs some forest, so I'm just going to add in some forest.
You need some meat, Jens.
That it also does.
So just as a very quick one, I can see that we've had a few new people joining the stream. So welcome. We are playing Jurassic World Evolution 2. My name is Tim. I'm the community lead here at Frontier working on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Over here to my right, we have Richard Newbold, the game director for Jurassic World Evolution 2. And playing the game, we have Jens playing. Jens is playing the game, but Jens is the senior community manager working on Jurassic World Evolution 2. I want to say Jens playing this community manager, but he just is the community manager.
Oh, you're not all.
We're all playing a role. We're all daily actors
All the world's a
playing a role.
stage.
So we're very excited because today we have launched mere 32 minutes ago, we have launched Jurassic World Evolution 2 for everybody to play at home. So you're able to get on there on any platform, grab the game now and get installing so you can play. And in the meantime, for all of us who are here, of course, installing, we thought we'd play a bit of the game and be excited ourselves because, I'm excited. That's it.
We're excited.
We're
we want to
excited
share
about the game.
That's it.
I
am excited.
So yes, welcome to the stream, everybody who has just joined us. What you've been seeing here, or can see right now, is Jens playing the Jurassic World level from Chaos Theory. And he's deciding how he wants to make his own Jurassic World and not fall for the same pitfalls that our good friend Vezrani did in the past. So, will Jens do better? Let's find out.
So it looks like our Ankylosaurus and our Triceratops are doing quite well. My T-Rex was put to sleep because it was attacking the
Did you
Rangers.
assign the capture team to protect the Ranger
did.
team?
I
That
did,
was a
in
clever thing. Yeah, so that's
I really like that mechanic. I
It's-
really like that I can send a capture team to a Ranger post and they will go out at the same time and be like, oh,
Yeah, so
there's a Ranger team in danger. We should
yeah, it protects the Ranger team if there is any danger coming from your dinosaurs and your Ranger teams. The idea is that the capture team patrols at the same time and will then tranquilize any dinosaurs and put them to sleep for a minute or so that your Ranger teams are safe. It's a little, protection for your Ranger team so that you're not constantly having them damaged and destroyed and having to replace them. So, yeah. So we've got to increase dinosaur visibility. We've got to get some viewing galleries in there.
I'm going to be honest,
here.
I'm stuck on where you said Ranger danger.
I didn't say that.
You said the Ranger's in danger.
I know, but
And
I
in my
don't say
head, it's
Ranger
just
danger.
like we're just talking about Ranger danger now.
I know, I don't. It's a very funny pun.
That's it. That's all.
It's very good. It's
I've
you
got
know,
one brain cell and it's stuck on that.
I've tried.
like it.
I've been trying to train
The
myself
one brain
out of
cell
saying
or
it.
the pun?
The pun.
Oh, my brain cell.
I like your brain
loses.
cell as well.
Thanks.
Yes, it's range. We call it capture team protection. So the
Yeah.
idea is that they're protecting your Ranger teams from the dinosaur threat,
So when
which
there's
we
Ranger
informally
danger,
call Ranger danger
The
because
dinosaur
it's just
threat.
funny to say things that rhyme.
I mean,
Who doesn't like a rhyme?
who doesn't like a rhyme?
Yeah.
That's true. Rich,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm good. You?
Great. Thanks for asking.
I keep getting distracted watching Jens.
I mean, we
Forget that
should
I'm here
be.
to talk you.
Well,
I
I
know.
mean, we're talking Jens.
I mean, are you getting distracted because I'm doing it so well or because I'm doing it poorly is what I want to know.
I mean, it's just
Why
fun
not
to
both?
watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
could be
That's fair.
doing a great job
I'm-
terribly or a terrible job really well. It could be both. You never know. What I was going to suggest before we managed to get derailed from the derail of the derail was we could do another little giveaway.
Amazing.
You want to do a little giveaway?
I do. Yes.
Yeah? What do you want to give away? Water bottle this time?
So I watched you struggle to get two things without standing up earlier.
I am going to stay sat down as best I can.
Okay.
You want to go for the book, don't you?
Do the water bottle.
All right, we'll go for the water bottle because I can reach that. There we go.
Although there was a bit of me that just was like,
Just going to go for it. Just going to make my life
go for
hard.
the book.
Yeah.
Maybe our
okay.
next break we should bring a book down for you. Just
On the next break, there are no next breaks.
Oh.
There's just us giving
Just
away a water bottle that you're going to present because that's my fun now.
Sans water.
Sans water.
Is that
Oui.
without?
I
Yes,
don't know.
that is without.
Thank you guys.
I think if it was with, it would be
said
a
it.
Vec.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh,
I don't know.
there we go.
Find out.
Wait. Jens is about to open Jurassic World.
I'm about to open Jurassic World, a
I
new
can,
chapter in the history of humanity. And
Let's do
and a
it.
very ominous message from Dr. Wu saying if these
No,
gates open,
next
there's no going
chapter
back.
in the history of humanity brought to you by Jens
Woo!
and
There we
Cabot
go.
Finch.
And Cabbage Finch. Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
We'll take a moment before we do this.
World.
Yeah, let's
I
savor this
can't
moment.
help but wonder what John Hammond would think of all this.
All he needed was a couple of dinosaurs and a couple of viewing galleries, and Simon Mazzaroni was like, get some guests in. What else do we need?
Some
Get some
dinosaurs.
guests in. We're good to go.
Let's ship some people over.
Some
I-
dinosaurs and a dream.
Are we going to feed them? No. Oh, now we should. Now he's realised we should get some food.
Donuts.
Donuts?
I mean,
All right,
we
let's
could
do
get
donuts.
donuts.
I would wait to. So your donuts apply to different guest interest groups. So you might want to wait just to see what kind of guest interest groups are applying, going towards each viewing gallery.
So
make sure
I
you're going-
shouldn't just shout donuts in the microphone.
No, you should.
I should? Okay, cool. So, right, giving us away.
Water bottle.
So
Without
I
water.
saw, without water.
Without water.
Sun's water.
Let's just say without.
No. I'm going to hold you to this. However, I did see Charmandercorn in the chat trying to be clever, guessing what I was going to make the prompt. So now we're going to do a different prompt in the chat.
Well, you've gone with what?
We're
Wheel
going
of
to go with
Amy.
Sans water.
You shouldn't go with Sans water. If I'm
We
being-
will go with Sans water.
Sans water.
Sans
Sans.
water.
That's
So
S-A-N-S. Oh, sorry, Tim. It's your
No,
job.
after you. Go ahead. It's your joke.
S
Go ahead.
S-A-N-S. Water. That's W-A-T-E-R. With an
Fantastic.
exclamation point?
Exclamation point, Sans water. S-A-N-S. S-A-N-S-W-A-T-E-R. Sans water. It's like we're on a spelling bee now. Yep, it's in the chat. There we go. We're good to go. So we'll pick one pretty soon.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. So I would recommend once you do, whoever wins this, to add water, because then you can drink the water from it, as it is, after all.
It is another liquid holding vessel.
Yes, we do like our liquid holding vessels.
This one has a clip though, so you can attach it to your bag. Goes well with the.
You can attach it to your belt.
Attach it to your belt.
Yep.
I've run out of things you can attach this bottle to.
I saw someone asking, when is the game out? When is the game out, Rich?
Right
Minus 45 minutes ago.
Yes.
Was that a good overall? Minus
38.
45 minutes.
Minus 38. It's out right now.
It's out
is
right
what I
now.
was really hoping Rich would say, but Rich didn't say that. So, Jurassic World Evolution 2 is available right now. You can grab it on PC via Steam or the Epic Games Store. You can also get it on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as well. So, there's plenty of different ways to go.
So close.
And it looks like you nearly got to 1 star.
Yeah,
So good
nearly got to
start.
1 star.
Jens, you have added so many modules to these buildings. You're trying to satisfy guests, but are you paying attention to your profit value, which is
Not yet.
because the more you add to it, the more expensive it is to run it. So,
All right.
just my advice would be not to keep adding tons of interior modules unless you need them, unless that profit value is profit.
Well, let's see.
Otherwise,
here.
it's just you're just losing money.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I need to try to be more. I need to satisfy my general.
Sure. So you should,
guests and
if you change your action figures to something that applies a
Oh,
bit
hats.
more, then it will
to hats.
to hats.
We could add some fossil display, selfie spot. But we do have a winner for the water bottle, the beverage container.
Beverage
and,
container.
Yeah, the facilitator for hydration.
Oh, that's a way to describe a bottle.
The winner is Guggenheim on Twitch. So congratulations to Guggenheim. For all of our winners, please do send an email to community@frontier.co.uk with a little screenshot so we know that it's actually you, and we'll sort out those prizes for you. And I think some of our wonderful mods in the chat, the community mods like Heather, have been sharing this information with you as well and giving little tags to let you know that you were the winner. So again, Guggenheim on Twitch. It's pretty great. How are we doing here with these?
Jens,
different
guest
shops?
comfort. So if you probably need. Do you have restrooms? Do you have a hotel?
I have 2 restrooms, but I'm going to build a
Go
new
to
hotel.
if you go to the park management tab, so if you bring up the management, the control room,
do
go
that.
park rating.
Yep.
Go to see the rating on guests, click on that. It will tell you what you're short. You need accommodation.
Yep, which means I need more hotels.
You need a hotel.
Or a hotel, yeah. So
All these people on a ship to this tropical island off the coast of Costa Rica.
hotels are also really great in that they give more dinosaur visibility. So if I'm able to, I mean, at some point I might consider also building just enclosures around a hotel. Which is really, really
That's
nice.
pretty good, yeah.
But I don't know. I want to try to keep this area clear. So I'm going to try to maybe put it down here.
Just wake up, go all the way to this island. Wake up the next morning, but I want to see. Should I go see the T-Rex? Like, no, I'm just going to go buy some hats. I got some hats out the door.
Yeah, get some nice hats going.
Get some nice hats.
All right. Yeah, see, well, there we go. Accommodation rating low.
There we go. It already
one step ahead of the
just
curve.
ahead of the game.
Rich.
That's that GD feeling of maybe it's about this time we should be telling the players to get their accommodation rating. So it's just getting that time in right.
That sense was right
yeah.
there.
It's been about the time you should be told.
Intuited that, yeah.
Should be telling you to put that in a
So
hotel.
we'll soon have an increased guest comfort, and Jens's Jurassic World. Jens's.
That's me.
Jens's, yes, Jurassic World. Will continue to be built. I can see you doing a little bit of customization. I like that one.
Yeah, that looks nice. I like it.
Yeah, I want to hang out on that terrace.
You gonna change the colours at all? You're just gonna go with this striking green.
Is that your on brand for you?
I'm not sure what on brand for me actually would be. But,
What's your favorite color?
I mean, I like purple.
Okay, so purple.
Let's go with some purple. Ooh, I mean, that's very Joker, so I gotta say.
I mean, you can change the other colors too.
It's true. I can do that.
You'll be good.
Let's see. That's my main. Nope,
Let's
that's
check
my
in with the chat.
wrong thing there.
Cool.
Let's
I can see there are a couple of questions regarding different platforms, but as Heather has mentioned, team is working on them at the moment. So if we have any further information, we'll share it. I mean, I
Yeah.
will.
I know.
You will as well.
I will if I know.
There we go.
Generally, I don't know things.
But for now, the team are working hard on anything that you're currently experiencing. If you do have any questions about the game, or questions for myself, or Richard Newbold, or Jens Valle, please do let us know in the chat, and we'll do our best to answer them as well, because we're just going to crack on playing the game otherwise. And we know a lot of you are very new to the game. And just for those of you that are new to the game, this is Jurassic World Evolution 2, which is released today, merely 43 minutes ago, and it is all about building dinosaur parks.
Your own Jurassic World.
There you go. Right now we're building our own, or rather Jens is building
Yes.
his own Jurassic World. We give him some friendly support and advice.
I'm not sure how that Jens, how
Friendly
Jens would describe what I've been
support
doing. Yes,
and
the
advice, Rich.
There's definitely
Guidance is what I would call
Yeah,
it. Rich.
I love that striking red roof colour you've gone for, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's sincere.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I thought I'd
Yeah, so
point that
red
one out
here, yellow
because
here.
sometimes it's
and
hard.
then-
I know, but yeah, that one was sincere. I did like that.
Oh, I
It's
think
definitely got that nice feeling that Main Street has in the films. You got that starting to get that feel of people coming down and going to all these shops.
So we've got plenty of questions in the chat. So we've got, it was going really quickly. Someone asking if the dinosaurs can escape the enclosures.
Wouldn't be Jurassic without. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
So if your dinosaurs aren't comfortable, they're going to try to escape. So trying to make sure your guests are happy. Your dinosaurs are happy in their enclosures, and if they're not happy, they will, as I say, they will try and escape. If you have the dinosaurs all have security ratings, so if your dinosaurs has a security rating that's higher than the fence of the enclosure it's in, it will break through it or climb over it, depending on the dinosaur, and then cause lots of chaos and terror in your park. So you want to make sure your dinosaurs are as comfortable as possible, and your fence rating is higher than your dinosaur rating. Then if they're not happy, they'll just hurt themselves, which is still bad. You don't want sick or injured dinosaurs in your dinosaur park, but at
Naturally.
least it keeps your guests safe, which will have a bigger impact on the money you're earning in your park. So that's my advice. Yeah, although it is lots of fun to watch them escape sometimes, just to see what happens.
We all
you
like
know.
a little bit of chaos in our lives.
We do. And
Actually,
Amy loves it when the dinosaurs do terrible things.
as
Especially
we've discovered on previous live
we've
streams,
discovered previously.
she's quite the I don't know what the right word would be.
she's very much like Ian Malcolm's chaos persona. She likes the chaos because she likes
Looks for the chaos.
She looks for the chaos. She
Yeah.
loves the fact that something like that is happening. So
I've got Lord Kira asking, is it playable now? Absolutely is playable right now. There's a Dynamation saying the park's looking really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Jens, for your guest comfort value, if you look at the management view, which is the third option down on the left, You can then flip between the different views, so you can then see where you need shelter. So you can see that.
Yeah, I'm probably going to need to.
You need to put some shelters by
here,
the red sides as well. I can't remember what other things you need.
Oh yeah, and they need to.
Yeah, so you've got
Go to the-
restrooms on the way into the park, but once people get to a dinosaur and they're like, oh, I need to go.
They're so excited they need to go.
Really nervous.
I mean, that might happen. Who knows?
You know?
Let's see.
Yeah, and that
Another
should help get your
restroom
comfort up.
over
So
here.
there's a few people asking about the PC specifications. I am not afraid to admit that I have not memorized them. But if you head over to the Steam page, you'll be able to see them right there, and you'll be able to see whether you can run Jurassic World Evolution 2 on your system.
Yeah, there should be minimum and recommended specifications for your
Yes.
game. So looking at what hardware you've got and what's on there.
I
Like
see,
Tim, I cannot remember what they are off the top of my head either.
I mean, that's
yeah,
reasonable.
information.
We're human. It's okay. Kikoshi_ZA just bought Deluxe Edition. That's amazing. World Zero Gaming, shout out for you listening to the stream whilst you're in class.
Fair
we're
play.
listening to your teacher at the same time. So that's a pretty great
Yeah.
one.
That's some good chaos.
There's some good chaos. Gotta love that chaos right there.
See, and they've got a T-Rex in their life they need to keep happy.
Yeah, is that the
Their
teacher?
teacher.
Oh, I
See?
see.
Wow,
Are we
that's
just
very
using
profound.
T-Rex as a kind of slang for anybody who is
An
like,
authority figure
an
in your life.
authority figure
Yes,
in
I
your
think
life?
that's what I've now
Okay.
created on the stream. Is
Yeah,
this thing.
there's a T-Rex. Everybody's got
Yeah.
T-Rexes in their
And
life.
if we sit here long enough, I might be able to spin a whole book out of this.
We could do.
You know,
Would it be
which just streams metaphors.
stream metaphors?
Stream metaphors.
Is that going to be like just a book of general life advice, or how to navigate a workplace when everything's a dinosaur? Is it a kid's book?
I think I'm going to go with dinosaur-related metaphor. I've got to stay on brand.
Okay.
And then I think it's going to be all parts of life, really. And it's going to be on you to figure out where and when it applies. I'm not doing that hard work for you. You
No.
Figure out who your life
I'm going to
T-Rex
give you
is.
life advice, and I'm not going to tell you what part of your life it's for. You've just got to guess. I've got a question from Diego Alejandro Sanchez Sumano in YouTube asking, can I win the Xbox? So, not today, but you do have a chance to win the Xbox. This is a custom Xbox Series X with a controller to go with it. And we will be doing a giveaway starting tomorrow with a chance for one lucky winner to win this wonderful prize. I'm going to do the hands again. There we go. Look at that. Woo.
Oh.
There you go.
Careful, there, Ranger
So
King.
yes, absolutely a chance for you to win this. All you need to do is make sure that you're following us on our social channels, or you'll sign up to our newsletter, and we'll be giving more details tomorrow on how you could win this incredible custom Xbox Series X. Absolutely. Someone's asking, can you recapture the pterosaurs? Question comes from Jonas on YouTube.
Yes, so if your flying reptiles escape, then as you would do with your land dinosaurs, use your capture teams to go out and tranquilize them, and then transport them back into your aviaries. So you need to transport them. Also, most of the top tips, make sure you've used the ranger team to repair your aviary first, otherwise they're just going to fly back out.
Which happened to me in one of the campaign levels, where I saw one of my Tropignathus had escaped their aviary. I did not understand why they were there. Put them back in, checked the map again. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's no. Oh, right.
Because there's the big
my
gaping
aviary.
hole in the aviary.
Yeah, the big hole in the aviary.
You will transport them back in using the aviary hatchery, so that's kind of like their entry point back into the aviary, so they get released again. But yes, that's how you do it. So yeah, it's good luck tranquilizing the flying reptiles using the capture teams yourself. If you're, unlike Jens, if you're not using it in the management view, if you're taking control directly, good luck trying to hit those flying reptiles. I struggle trying to hit a Triceratops that's slowly moving, as Adam witnessed me try to do the other day, and it just got worse and worse. The more I tried to hit it, it just got worse, and I just missed more and more. So good luck if you're trying flying reptiles. You probably have a lot more skill than I do.
Yeah,
Just
well,
kept
that's
missing. I
okay.
don't throw. It was like at one point it stopped moving. It was asleep, and I still missed.
Well, that's just a testament to your skill there as a marksman.
Yeah, I could have played. Like, yeah, I'm trying to miss. Yeah.
This is why I used the lock-on feature for any dinosaur.
Yeah,
escape
it's a
plan
great.
here.
We've been trying to add these extra features in Jurassic World Evolution 2 to make all parts of the game as easy and accessible for people, depending on their skill level. So if you want to use it directly, you can. If you want to use the lock-on feature, you can. the management. There's all different. There's like different grades and scales to make things a bit easier for you managing your parks.
Absolutely. So I had one nice comment, which is a nice
One.
idea. Well, okay, there's tons of nice
Here we
comments. I have selected one for us to discuss. Thank you very much for keeping me honest there, Richard Newbold.
Not that I'm on edge about comments
No.
at launch day. But
No,
you know.
there's just floods of positivity. As you know, we have our own mosasaur.
Yep.
And there they go. There's Mosasaurus.
What did you call? What's this,
This
one
is
called?
Mimosa.
Mimosa.
Yeah,
that's
Mimosa
it.
the Mosasaurus. But someone was suggesting that we've got a second Mosasaurus in the studio on the green screen behind Jens, and that we should give that one a name as well. So for me, I kind of want to keep on the theme, but I think others should have an opinion because I just decided this by myself. Because then I'd be
The
going
committee
like,
of one.
we've got Mimosa and then Pina Colada, so it would be pretty good. But what do you guys think?
I agree.
I
We're
do
good?
like Pina Colada as a,
All right,
as a name for
we've got Mimosa and then Pina Colada. Great, there's our Mosasaurus. Hope you're all happy with those names because you didn't get any decision.
I mean, I'm happy with them.
People are mentioning a previous stream we did where Tim fled the park there.
Yes, that was
The
yeah.
Pteranodon,
That's
yeah.
because we had one stream where we had I had a pair of pteranodons, Adam and Tim, and at one point Tim flew somewhere. We don't know where. He got lost in the landscape. It was a development build, so these things are prone to happen on live streams. I found that something will go wrong, and yeah, we lost Tim. We lost Tim the pteranodon under the landscape, never to return.
Yeah, they were gone forever. I saw some other great suggestions of Mosa Lisa.
Ooh.
That's not my suggestion. That comes from chat.
I'm sad we
You're
didn't
just
go for
mad
that
because
one.
you love it so much.
I am mad at because I love it so much.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
There's Daniel on YouTube asking, "Hi, how are you?"
I'm good.
Excellent.
Thank you for asking.
That's what we want
It's
to
very
see.
nice of you to ask how I am.
Um, a few more questions about if there's a day one patch. There is, but if you are currently downloading it, it will simply be a part of what you are downloading. So you don't need to worry about an extra download. It will simply be there for you.
Yeah, back in the
nice
day
and
when it
easy.
was just discs and maybe a patch. We used to have day one patch because most people are buying physical, but
Yeah.
now that's a lot of people buy games in very different ways, physical or digital. So we it's day one, but it's not really day one. It's day zero almost. We try and get it out to you before you get the game, so that it's ready for you when you do get the game.
Absolutely.
Because physical copies do arrive early. Sometimes retailers do get those out to us.
It happens
early.
all the time.
It happens.
Of course.
And yeah, and if you download in digital, you get it all as bundled as one on a lot of platforms now. So it's just one download. So you don't download the whole game and be like, yeah, I'm ready to play it. Oh no, I have a patch now. They don't want you to have that feeling, so they just give you the whole thing.
Yeah,
now.
of course. I mean, that's another part of what goes on with making a game and releasing a game that's in the background, right? There's all of those teams, and I can see them talking consistently while we were getting ready, just making sure everything's there and it's all sorted and it's all really, really great.
Yeah.
I had a question here I wanted to ask you, but I've lost it now because it went too quickly.
Am I fluent in French?
Are you fluent in French?
No, clearly not.
No? Okay, good
I
to know.
apparently don't know anything.
You don't?
Really?
Do you know anything at all?
No, not really.
So there's different kinds of teams, right? With of your personnel, and you've got your rangers and your MVUs and that kind of thing.
So we have 3 different park teams. So whoever the guys who were watching earlier. So James Mulang, who's our senior designer, he looks after park teams. And what we've got in Jurassic World Evolution 2 are 3 park teams. So we have our ranger teams, and their job is to provide you status updates on your dinosaurs. So in Jurassic World Evolution 2, there's some information about your dinosaurs that's Jens is demonstrating perfectly for me. But that information is time limited, so that will only appear for a period of time. It will expire, and then you might just get a high level, is this dinosaur healthy or not? So you need to use your ranger teams to go around your parks, scanning your dinosaurs to give you that information, just as kind of you would in real life. You'd need your ranger teams to periodically check your enclosures to make sure your dinosaurs are all happy.
Yep.
And then if anything has gone wrong with their health, if they're sick, if they're poorly, injuries, anything like that, the ranger teams will go, hey, there's something wrong here. They won't say it like that.
They won't say it quite like that.
They won't say it like that.
This is paraphrasing, of course.
Yeah. This is why I have someone like James Stan who makes sure that when they do say something, it's not That's comical. Your MVUs, your mobile veterinary units, which are part of the paleomedical facility, so there's another building that you need. They will cure your dinosaurs if it's something they have access to a medical cure for.
Yeah.
If it's something like the common cold, well, there's no cure for that. It's just rest. But they can then provide some information on making sure your dinosaurs are comfortable. If there's any injuries to your dinosaurs, if they've broken something or fractured something, trying to escape an enclosure, for instance, you then will transport them to the paleomedical facility where they'll have that fixed up. And one of the most important teams is the third team, which is the capture team, which is the helicopters. So if your dinosaurs do escape, or you want to move them to a new enclosure, you need to tranquilize them. They will then be the team in the helicopter to tranquilize them so you can put them wherever you need them to be. So they're also the ones that you get involved when they're rampaging through your park and eating guests. So, yeah, 3 different park teams, and we've had lots of fun adding new mechanics to them. We've added the third team compared to Jurassic World Evolution 1
Yeah.
with MVU. And we've been kind of had lots of fun finding ways to make the mechanics with those park teams meaningful. So, and finding ways to add that layers of depth as well. So your park teams, obviously, now we have ranger posts, you can automate part of that process. So have them automatically go to post and then scan all your dinosaurs. You don't have to do that. You could leave your dinosaurs unscanned, but you drive the vehicle and scan the one that you want to look at. But we encourage you to set up patrols, have a sense of automation with those teams, so that you can then concentrate, as Jens is doing, on researching new things to add to your park or making sure your guests are happy.
And that's what I'm trying to do now, because they needed some help getting from A to B. So I've put up this,
added a monorail.
There's a nice monorail here, so that should hopefully get them.
I reckon.
Now they
You
don't
think
have to
that's the
walk
last
as much.
7% of guest comfort?
I am crossing my fingers that is the last
That'll be
7%.
it.
No, there's part where he's just making loads of money though.
He is making a bit of a.
I mean, $315,000 per minute. It's pretty good.
Yeah, time is per minute, but
Time
it's
is
like,
relative?
Time is like
Time and
weird.
money is also relative.
Yeah.
But I think as well, we've always got that direct control with the ranger units. I quite enjoy that.
Yeah.
I want to see a little bit of that with the vehicles. Because you've got your helicopter. You go up.
Yeah.
Helicopter, and then you've got your cars as well, as I always like to call them. There you go.
Yeah,
it's
in case
going,
people
taking
wanted to
us
see it.
Well, yeah, I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
It is really, really cool.
Helicopters are cool.
I'm
Yes.
doing this very slowly and carefully, just to be on the safe
Go
side.
up.
But I think this is so much fun.
Helicopter. It's good, and as you can see, you can take on the role of your teams from the helicopter as well. Either, well, in this case, we're in a capture team, so I guess that would be if you wanted to tranquilize them, which we don't, because they're all behaving right now.
All good.
They're all doing
I saw
quite
someone
well.
asking, deluxe content already in the game if you have the deluxe edition. So, yes.
Yes.
The answer to that one is yes.
Yes.
Easy one.
Easy one, that one. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Time is an illusion, lunchtime doubly so. Absolutely, Osric.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And shout out to Osric for making that reference.
Come on, Jens, you can get these guests comfortable. I believe in you.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm just.
Let's have a look at the part racing. What do they need?
It's the transport.
The transport. So, if in your management view, what was it showing you?
Let's see. There's my transport. I think I'm doing pretty okay, right?
Yeah.
Looking all right.
Just need that.
Is that
comfort.
monorail now built all up?
So it's not. It doesn't circle all the way around.
Oh.
But I should maybe do that as well, and then I can just.
There you go. You did it.
Ah, woohoo!
It was that. You were right.
Gallimimus coming in.
Where are you going to put your Gallimimus?
Galamai.
Is that the?
Technically not scientific.
The
Moralization.
Galamai. You heard it here from Rich.
Well,
It's a pet name
Things
for
that
the
Rich
species.
things that Rich isn't good at. French.
French.
was
Should
that
we
French?
make a list?
I don't know.
Should we get the
Scientific-
whiteboard out and we can?
Scientific. The official scientific terms for pluralization of prehistoric species.
So
a short list.
I mean, I think we've got a nice open area here, maybe.
Yeah, and you've
I was,
also got the monorail already set up.
yeah, I was
So
hoping
I
to
think
sort of
it's
save this for lagoons and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, that's what it looks like in the film. So I think we can maybe try to get something going over here. Maybe
Leaving in some
Sounds like a
space
good
for his
plan.
viewing gallery.
So whilst Jens is building that, just to give a quick overview for those who are new to the stream, because I could see we had a couple more viewers joining in on the stream today.
Sure.
My name is Tim. I'm the community lead here working on Jurassic World Evolution 2. With me, I have the wonderful Rich Newbold, who is the game director for Jurassic World Evolution 2 and currently playing to provide this gameplay that you can see here is Jens Waller, who is a senior community manager working on Jurassic World Evolution 2. And speaking of Jurassic World Evolution 2, that has released just today, about an hour ago. So to celebrate, we're here playing, and we're looking at pretty Xbox Series X's, as you can see on the table here. We're just
Yeah,
chatting,
it's like,
enjoying the
ooh.
stream, and giving advice and friendly guidance
Yes.
to Jens as he builds his Jurassic World. So thank you very much for joining, and we hope you enjoy the stream. For those of you who are currently downloading the game, you can enjoy the stream with us, and then I imagine you'll probably be going to play for yourselves as
Hopefully,
well,
yeah.
because I've seen quite a few people saying, I'm ready now, I'm going to go play,
I'm
bye.
off. Which is great. It's great to see you get your hands on Jurassic World Evolution 2 and play it for yourselves. It's the best thing about launch day is that people get to play the game.
Yes.
It's why we're here. Launch day. It's kind of a launch day if you don't launch.
I mean,
you don't have
we
people
did.
playing the game.
We have.
There's no launch.
We have launched,
Duh.
past tense, launch ED.
Oh.
All right, let's get these
Eight
Gallimai.
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 I found it very
Alright.
satisfying that your ranger post pretty much perfectly
I know. I did not plan
perfectly
that.
fixed that
but
enclosure. Fixed
I-
it. It was just like fit. It was
I
perfect.
did not plan that, but it just happened automatically. So I'm gonna have one of my Rangers teams stop checking in on my T-Rex and then just send them to my Gallimai instead. But,
Gallimai.
I'm gonna have
Shout out to the Gallimai.
this other team just be on T-Rex duty from now on, and hopefully they will be just fine. And we see our
That is a
Gallimimus.
lot of helicopters.
I think it's 8 dinosaurs
Yes,
coming in,
There's 8 coming
something
in.
like that. And then if I want to, I can just click one and then whoop, zoom all the way down.
There we go.
Ah, I love it, love it.
He's like, what's that up there?
Look
Was
at
that
it.
it said?
Is that a helicopter? I don't know.
This is a helicopter.
Is that a helicopter? I don't know. I'm
It's a
dinosaur.
helicopter. There's a lot of helicopters.
Okay, let's get some viewing galleries up and running here as well, so people can see all these lovely, lovely dinosaurs. Let's have one there, and then I think we can place. I think that should have me covered.
You've got that really covered.
Yeah,
There's,
I mean, I
New York Art asking, is out? Yes. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is out. I'm going to interrupt these two while they're playing the game to share, yes, in fact, Jurassic World Evolution 2 is available right now. You can pick it up on Steam and the Epic Games Store.
Yep.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. That's all of them.
That is all
That
of
is
them.
all of them. So yes, you can pick it up right now and enjoy and try to handle chaos.
Yeah.
so
Jens is doing quite well so far.
He's handling the chaos, I would
thank
say.
you very much. I mean, there's not been a lot of chaos yet. I did have a moment yesterday when I was playing on my own at home, where suddenly I had a lot of dinosaurs getting sick and injured at once, and then my T-Rex was going on a bit of a rampage. But thankfully, both my MVUs, sorry, I keep calling them what's the record store in the
HMV.
HMV, yeah, I keep calling them HMV for some reason.
No,
I
it's
think
not
that
quite
thing
right.
went out of business like 5 years ago.
They're around on the internet still, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
But
yeah.
my MVUs and my Ranger teams and my capture teams were all able to take care of it. I think I also need to, at some point, build some...
You're going to build a hatchery and make some new dinosaurs.
I do. I also need to get some power
have-
stations going, because
Yeah, I was gonna say-
I have a lot of backup generators now. And
So we could set up a real power network, or you
Yeah.
could just keep using backup generators, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And so,
I quite like setting up the power stations.
yeah,
me
the,
too.
the generators are generally there to when you first start building your parks.
Yeah.
To get you going whilst you research your power systems. But once you have power stations, I'd suggest you move to a power station system that you use some of the pylons or the repeaters to get power around your parks, because then if something happens, such as a tornado or some of the severe storms, and the power goes out, your backup generators are there to be the backup generators. They're the ones that kick in.
Yeah.
And also, it's generally a lot cheaper to have a fixed power station supplying you power rather than, as Jens is doing, is refilling 24 million different backup generators every 30
I'm not
seconds.
sure if that's much. I'm not sure if it's that much.
Okay, so
but,
that's
you know.
French, scientific pluralization of names, and
Yep.
also counting.
You are not a scholar of taxonomy.
Is that what Adam's
you call
for?
me?
Counting.
Well, I said you're not a scholar of taxonomy.
You didn't call me? That's what Adam's for. Adam's the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a counter.
So,
It's all right. We've got the people, the designers, to be our taxonomy scholars instead. I keep saying words that you look at me like, what the fuck? What the? So let's have a look through. There's people saying they're very excited for the pterosaurs, us as well, of
Yeah.
course. Someone's saying that you should check in on your T-Rex.
Should I check in on my
I don't
T-Rex?
know.
That's ominous.
That is very ominous.
It's ominous.
Let's see. No, she seems to be doing fine.
She's roaming. She's
Yeah,
like,
roaming around, having a good time.
it's one of those things. As long as your dinosaurs are happy,
Oh,
you're,
oh,
you know,
oh.
she's gonna be.
Yeah.
She's chilling.
Yeah,
Just
she's chilling. Having a
T-Rex
good
is totally
time.
fine.
Just resting. Ah, going to sleep. Look at her. She is cute. I
It's
mean,
not
she's
really-
fearsome, but she's cute.
It's not really one of those scenes that you
Fearsome
see
but
in the film. Is
No.
the Tyrannosaurus Rex just having a doze in the mid-afternoon sun? Just like, yeah.
Alright, where's let's get another substation up and running.
How'd you getting on with this power system conversion, Jens?
Yeah, it's getting
Looks
there.
like it's going well, I'd say.
It's getting there. Bit by
Over
bit.
5 buildings don't have power. We're getting this is
No,
we're getting that
no,
difficult
we'll get
transition
there.
period.
It's going to be okay.
you know?
Don't worry about it. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna
You've got to
be
start planning what your 2 extra dinosaur species are.
I need to do that as well. So I think I'm just gonna link up this one here, and then have. No, that's the amenity. I'm not gonna do that. And then. Oh, maybe I should. Yes, I should. Just go ahead and move this so it covers everything. And then there's always something happening in Jurassic World Evolution.
There's always something happening.
Two.
Just
Alright.
a little bit of chaos. Only one building left that you need to power there, it looks like.
No, it's getting
Oh,
there.
no, it's
just,
done.
Yeah,
There you
we
go.
go.
Got
See,
a lovely
got it.
message from someone saying, just stopping by to say that they're super excited. And they're excited to play the game, and thank you for putting in the effort to bring this to them.
More than
It was
welcome.
really nice.
Thank
More
you
than
so
welcome.
much for being so excited about the game and for your lovely message.
Okay, so I need to head over into my science center here, and I need to get some, because my staff needs to rest at some point as well.
You need a staff centre. I think it was the bottom one.
Do
Yeah.
need a staff center. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to go, no, wait, there's my staff center. Click it there, and that
There
will
you
take
go,
me
yeah.
right over to where the research is, because these two are getting
There's a danger
bit,
of unrest, and as we
that's-
saw in Jurassic Park with
Yep.
Ned Reef, if they're very, he wasn't paid enough. His unrest value was high. If you were to boil down the Jurassic Park into a UI game, his unrest value was high, and then he became disgruntled.
He was quite the disgruntled
He was, and
gentleman.
it started this whole
I think-
kerfuffle.
I think he also had some debt issues that may or may not have been.
Doesn't make it okay, yeah.
No,
Doesn't make
absolutely
it
not.
okay to steal dinosaur DNA, okay,
And-
turn off the power
Mm-hmm.
in dinosaur theme park.
All right.
Okay.
So right now we can't synthesize a lot of dinosaurs, but we need to go look for fossils. And
That's
so I'm building an expedition center to get that done, and then I'm going to build a staff center so I can rest some of my my scientists as well, and maybe get some more scientists hired as well.
Yeah, because there's not
Alright.
much dinosaur DNA on these islands. You have to go out, find real-world dig sites across the world. So
There we
we have
go.
dinosaur fossils found in scientifically accurate dig sites across the world. So you know, send out your expedition team to bring you back that DNA, that fossil, and then use your scientists in the science center to mine it for
All right.
dinosaur DNA.
Here we are.
What are you going for?
Oof. I mean, I like to see. I like to
Entire menu
go
available
around and see
for
what we
you.
have. Oh, I do like the.
Ceratosaurus.
I do like the Ceratosaurus.
Ceratosaurus.
Got some Dracos over here, Parasaurolophus, Edmontosaurus.
Just showing off with his ability to pronounce things.
I mean, we have established that pretty much all the other dinosaurs like Compsognathus.
The two herbivores, your herbivore enclosure,
Yeah.
definitely going with the compies.
And I think the T-Rex can get along well with Compsognathus as well. these are a bit, they're close to being disgruntled.
Yeah, so you run the risk now. If you try and use them again on a new task, you're going to run the risk that they will become disgruntled, and
You
then
know what they say?
you're going to risk it for a
Risk it for the
risk
biscuit?
it. No,
You're going to risk it for the dinosaur.
You're going to
Risk
risk it for a
brisket?
risk it for a Compsognathus fossil.
Exactly.
we could
Rolls
do
off the
that.
tongue.
Fair enough.
So,
We do have one question. I can't see who asked it now because the chat moved too fast, asking what your favourite films are, like from...
Just in general.
Well, there's Marion, there we go. And
All
not
of
in
them?
general, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World films.
They're all
Just in general. We're just, this is completely unrelated to Jurassic World
weird.
Evolution 2 now. We're just going to do
Just
movie
chat and
critics with
stream.
Rich. No,
so
Jurassic related, please.
Jurassic related, no, of course.
Naturally.
I really enjoy Jurassic Park. The first one, it's the one that gets you into loving dinosaurs on film. It's one that stuck with me in my heart for a long time. It's always the go-to classic. But I really enjoy Jurassic Park 3. I just like the character of Dr. Alan Grant, so it was great to see him back in the film again. So I really
Sure.
enjoyed Jurassic Park 3. And the Jurassic World movies are great as well. And The Lost World, like they're all really good. I really enjoy watching them. I don't get bored watching them like I have done with some movies. They're always
This is
enjoyable.
Exactly it for me as well. It's really hard to say because like it's dinosaurs on screen.
Yeah.
There's chaos and everything just going wrong, and then figuring it all out sometimes.
Ooh.
And it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's
and
always
all these
awesome.
people standing around going, why didn't we see it coming that these
How
dinosaurs...
did we not see
How
it
did we
coming?
not see this coming? Like,
I think. Like,
oh no, our hubris.
I know everyone has their favourite like iconic moments from the films,
Yeah.
but I think one of my favourite ones is in Jurassic World when you've got the entire flock has escaped the aviary.
Yes.
And they're just like flying down, and they're attacking everyone, and there's just this one person who is sat on the side, and they're like, oh no, and they make sure to pick up their drinks and then leave. And it's just one person. It's just like, for me, it's such a lovely moment of like, oh my God, we're all gonna die, but at least they've still got these. And it almost ties into the entirety of Jurassic Park for me. Like, it's like everything's going wrong, but it's gonna be okay, so I better take my drinks with me.
Yeah.
And then it's not.
I felt like...
But it's brilliant.
Paid
It's just
$20 for
that
these
one
drinks.
person is like my favourite person in all of the films because they've just got the boldness to take their drinks with them.
So I did read online, and it could be apocryphal for all I know, that that person is played by Jimmy Buffett, because Jimmy Buffett's restaurant Margaritaville appears
of
in
course.
Jurassic World.
Oh, that's
so
brilliant.
apparently he has a cameo as the person picking up their
That's
drinks.
fantastic. I just
Which I
love the
think is
idea
great,
that there's
which I think is
dinosaurs coming. You're all gonna potentially not be there much longer, but
need the
as long
drinks.
as you've got your drinks, then you're okay. Even if they weren't a mimosa and a pina colada and they're margaritas instead, that's okay.
All right. I'm just looking at my dinosaurs to see how
See how they're doing?
doing while we're waiting for the expedition to come back with some fossils. Oh, camera doing a bit of...
Tom Jurassic's really proud of you, Jens,
Oh, thank you so much, Tom.
for your knowledge, your your Jurassic trivia.
Oh, well, I mean, I spend a lot of time on the internet reading what might be spurious facts about
Finally,
films, but
a good
finally
use of
I'm
the
in my
internet.
element.
Finally, we found a good use of the internet.
Finally, my time
Jurassic
on
trivia.
imdb.com is being fruitfully used.
Someone asking about Lagoon. I think that's a little bit later on in this Chaos
Yep.
Theory level. Some people asking some questions regarding sandbox mode as well. I guess we could talk a little bit about sandbox modes. Right now, we're playing in Chaos Theory.
Yes.
So this is Jurassic World level of Chaos Theory. You have got the campaign, naturally, and you've also got challenge mode,
Yep.
and you've also got sandbox mode.
Yes.
So sandbox mode, you can kind of do what you like.
That's the intention of it. It's allowed to have as much creativity as possible in sandbox mode. So you can choose different building areas that you want. So if you want to build a Jurassic Park, or a Jurassic World Park, then you can choose the building style that you want to build that park in. There's different levels for you to choose as well. There's dinosaurs that you can then create as well. Change the skins of your dinosaurs. There's sandbox settings as well. So if you want to turn off some of the values, so if your dinosaur's not getting hungry or thirsty, you can turn those off as well. So the idea is that we give you lots of levers and things to put in a sandbox that you can turn on and off to build that kind of Jurassic Park of your dream without worrying about whether you've got your dinosaur species to be 6 or not. Like it's more relaxed, and
Yeah.
the things that you've unlocked and researched throughout the other game modes will then be available in sandbox mode as you get them as well. So we give you a few things to begin with, but as you're playing campaign, Chaos Theory and Challenge mode and research things and unlock things, you'll find them in your sandbox mode as well.
And you've got plenty more to play around with there.
Yeah.
Some people, well, we just answered those questions about Sandbox, so fantastic. I'll keep an eye on this because chat moves very, very quickly.
I bet it is.
I'm just jumping through my shops here to make sure that they're turning an okay profit. At least I did some configuration here as well, so it's doing a little bit better
okay.
than it did
That one's just
than
an
it did
okay one.
previously.
That one, 250. It's like
Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard in this one.
she is. Yeah, Bryce is
We have
returned
that
as
question
playing
from
as
HJKH123. I can't pronounce that, so I'm going to spell it out. On Twitch, asking, is Bryce Dallas Howard in this one?
She is. She's come back as Claire Daring, so she can be found aiding you in the campaign mode as part of the DFW, and also in a few of the Chaos Theory modes as well. She's back. She comes in, I think, in this level towards the end, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom level. She's there as well. So that one's focused on her and her desire to make the dinosaurs that were left behind on Nublar as healthy as possible. So. Yeah, it's been great, and then she'll pop up at various times as well to give you information about how your park's going in challenge mode and sandbox mode. If you release a new dinosaur or your park ratings like that, she does it. It was great to have her back. She's so passionate about being Claire Daring.
Those stories you were telling us after all the sessions with recording VO.
Yeah.
Hearing that from yourself, of course, with Bryce and with others, and the incredible time you had doing that.
Yeah.
I remember she was tweeting out about this was so much fun. We got to do this again. So it was really, really cool.
Yeah, Bryce, Ian, BD, the guys that came back to be their film characters. It's been great working with them again. Those guys have been playing these characters for so many years in the films, and they have so much passion for those characters and making sure that our narrative and the stories and the scripts that we write for those are authentic to their portrayal of those characters in the films as well. So someone like BD gave a lot of nuance and detail in making sure that his portrayal as Dr. Wu was as accurate as possible to his knowledge of the character from the films, and it's been great to get some of the sound alikes in as well. So obviously Dr. John Hammond and Simon Masrani, the characters, the actors that portrayed them on the films are no longer with us, so we've had sound alikes come in for those guys, and it's been great working with them, with those characters as well, because they really are nailing the voice of Hammond and Simon Masrani. And AJ coming in as Owen Grady again, it's great. He's really good at kind of getting across some of those mannerisms that Chris does as Owen, and he's been working really hard on making sure that we work really hard on making sure that the stuff that he's been doing with Owen works as well with Bryce's stuff as well. So making sure that there's a nice
fits together.
Yeah, there's nice
That's
chemistry as well as much as possible, but. It's been tricky in these times to do VO sessions because obviously with the pandemic we've had to make sure that those guys are nice and safe and secure in their audio booths. Previously we would go and be in those sessions.
Yeah, doing it remotely was a very different kind of experience for sure.
Yeah, so we've been, we work with a great company to do those sessions, and obviously if any of them were able to be in London, we would go down and be with them in person, but we're doing it all remotely. So it's been a very challenging time doing those VO sessions purely over something like Zoom. We've been very lucky. James has done a great job of making sure that their dialogue is as incredible as possible. So
yeah, did a really great job.
Yeah.
So I had another question come up from I think it was someone called Darren. And because I've been sitting here talking to you now for quite a while, I've completely forgot, because this is just how you look to me now.
Yes.
But they noticed the new look.
It is an exceptional look, I gotta say.
I am meant to be Larry Carruthers from Jurassic World.
Yeah.
His ensemble, Jake Johnson's ensemble from Jurassic World. That was my plan. Obviously, some in the office are dressed up as characters from the films. Some are just dressed up as dinosaurs. So I'm Larry. It felt the best one for me to do because Adam took Alan Grant very quickly, and I've worked with Jeff as Ian a few times, and I'm not sure I have the persona, the gravitas to try and be Ian Malcolm.
No?
I don't think I could do it.
You never gave it a go, though.
I don't think these pins, these legs in leather pants would have really worked out. And if you're going to be Ian Malcolm, you've got to try.
I mean,
so
you won't know until you try.
Try and not get them off, and I'm stuck in them.
That's
so I thought I'd go with Larry because
Sure.
give me an opportunity to I have a beard. I had a beard.
Had a beard.
And now I can just go to the
Past
mustache.
tense beard.
But I'm liking the mustache, so I might keep it.
I appreciate your commitment to the bit. As someone who shaved everything apart from my chin so I could be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo for Halloween, I appreciate your commitment to the bit, Rich.
If you're going to do these things, I can't not go all in if I was going to be Malcolm. It's the launch day of my game, so I had to. If I was going to be a
absolutely.
character, I had to really commit to it. So I thought it would be Larry.
That's true. Well, luckily we've got a few other Ian Malcolms in the building.
We do, yes.
So that's okay.
And I would never have done it as good as them. So I actually made the right decision. You know, Alex and Kelly's Ian Malcolms are way better than me.
They are exceptionally
Yes.
good.
There's a Dr. Wu upstairs as well. Brian, one of the coders, is dressed as Dr. Wu with his turtleneck. Although I didn't quite believe he was actually Dr. Wu at
Two and a
first,
half
because
stars.
Brian is so nice that he didn't come across as that kind of imposing, mean, evil scientist persona. So I didn't realise he was Dr. Wu at all until someone pointed it out. I was like, oh, now I see it. But yeah.
All right.
Although the glasses are, I think, I'm normally in my contacts, and I thought these were just glass, but I think there's a tiny prescription on them.
Just a tiny
It's
one.
just a tiny one, because
Okay.
I'm getting just everything just feels a bit off.
Because you're getting a bit of a headache?
And I'm
or-
getting a bit of a headache.
That's all right. Well, we can always get you some water or something like that. That usually helps.
How long are we keeping me on for? How long's the stream?
Oh, as long as we're going with the stream right now.
You're
So
here
we're
forever
going
and
on
ever
for a
and
little
ever
bit
and ever,
longer, I
Rich.
think.
No,
We're
that's fun.
having a good time, playing the game.
I'm just
Lots
getting
of,
another...
lots of you out there watching,
ready.
especially on Twitch. So again, for those who are newer to the stream, while we've been sitting here chatting, we are currently playing Jurassic World Evolution 2, which has launched today, about an hour or so ago. So it's very, very exciting for us. My name is Tim. I'm lead community manager on the game, and we have with me Rich Newbold, who is the game director for the game, and Jens Valle, who is senior community manager on the game, who is the one who is currently playing, and we are showing you the Jurassic World level from Chaos Theory. And that's what we're playing. It's the first time we've had a look at this on the stream for ourselves, actually,
Yeah.
which is really cool. We had a little bit with Twitch Gaming on the weekly.
Yes,
That was
we
really
did.
fun,
That
actually.
was a lot of fun.
It was really, really cool to do that
Yeah, we
last week.
took some questions from the chat. There were some
was great.
great questions about whether I'd have what I could win in a fight and whether I'd have dinosaurs
Yes,
as pets.
I can't remember the exact one for that, but it was like
I remember because it's a variation of a Reddit thing. So
Of
it's
course.
It's 100 carnivores the size of a small herbivore, or a small herbivore the size of a large carnivore.
yes, that was the one.
But I think we got it the wrong way around.
We did. We kept muddling up, and then it got
Yeah.
worse and worse, and then we showed you chaos in action, which was great.
Yeah.
But that was really fun. So we thought we'd play this level again. So we are on Jurassic World, especially as it's in the name, Jurassic World Evolution 2. So
Exactly.
we decided to play this level from
Well,
Chaos Theory for you today.
Adam, when he was playing on the weekly, was playing kind of further in. He'd already built the lagoon and stuff, whilst Jens is playing it from the beginning. So we get to see the genesis of a Jurassic World as well as one that was already in full flight as Adam had.
Just a small note for those in the chat who are having some smaller tech issues. Unfortunately, Rich and myself won't be able to help you right now because we're here hanging out with all of you, doing a live stream, playing the game. But if you do share with our support team, they will be able to start looking into any issue that you might have with you and see what we can do about that one.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a wonderful team there on support as well, which is yet another department, which is a crucial part of launching a game and creating a game. There's
Definitely.
so many.
Yeah, the support team are those superheroes that are dealing directly with any of your responses. So any issues you might have, a wonderful support team are there to help you at many hours and many days of the year, available for you to help in many different ways. It's on Twitter or via the websites that we have at Frontier. So it's always great to reach out to those guys. They have lots of information to help you deal with your individual circumstance. As Tim says, we're here. we're here. Those guys are up there ready to help with you.
All
any
the time.
issues you have.
And again, it's yet another one of those teams that we talk to all the time,
Yeah.
which is really great. It's giving them those bits and pieces of advice, letting them know how it's going.
Yep.
Seeing if we can find a problem, find a solution rather to a problem if a lot of you are having it. You are the very lucky winner of this giveaway of this wonderful
Wonderful bag.
wonderful backpack.
It's a really nice
Just
bag.
as a very small note for anything that we do give away on the stream today, if you're within the UK, Europe, or the US, or one or two other places, you're totally fine.